What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So in today's video we're going to be doing another repair on my wife's GL450. I talked about in a intro video to this series about some cosmetic stuff that we're going to be doing inside and out. Today we're going to be working on the inside again. Actually going to be replacing the sun visors in this car. I had previously showed you guys that not only are both of my sun visor mirrors covers broken off, they also, this driver's side mirror, or sun visor, when you put it down like this and you're driving down the road, as the car goes down the road and hits bumps and stuff like that, the visor slowly falls back into your line of view and you continually have to keep pushing it back up out of your way. So that's the more annoying part about this one. And this is a little annoying too, but it's obviously not that big of a deal, but the visor falling back in your face gets kind of annoying. So I'm sure there's probably a way I could have figured out how to fix this stuff up here in order to tighten it up in order for it to stop falling down. But these visors are 25 bucks a piece from eBay. So I ordered both sun visors. You're talking $50, and I have two new sun visors that don't have broken mirror covers on them. So I'm going to go through how to get these old ones taken down and then get the new one put back up in place. All right, so in order to get your sun visor down, there's two mounts on it. There's one on the inside edge of the sun visor that's holding it to the ceiling that also holds your extra visor that flips down. And the outside edge of the car, there's going to be another mount that has two screws in it. The screws in this one and in that one are both T25s. I'm going to start with this inside one, and what you're going to have to do is you're actually going to have to pop the sun visor out of your way like this. And then right here, there's a door on here. It's just a trim like cover up door that you're gonna have to pop down like that. And then once that's down out of your way, inside this square cutout here, in through the area where the sun visor clipped in place, there's actually a T25 in there. So we're gonna pop this T25 out, and then I'm gonna go to the other side. We're gonna pop the other T25 out. So let's get this out of here real quick. All right, got that one out of there. We're gonna go to the other side. And actually, while this is here like this, we can do the one, I believe. Your screws don't go missing, and then I'm going to fold your visor back a little bit so you can get to the one on the other side. And then you're going to need to hold your visor on this side while taking that screw out. And then what you can do on this side is you can actually take the outside edge one off first and undo the two T25s on that one, and then take it off of the end of the inner sun visor here. It just has like a little rubber grommet here that holds it in place. So you can do this side first, pull that off, and then come over here and work on getting this one off. So I got this T25 out on this side, and I'm just going to pull this thing out of the ceiling here. All right, so I wanted to show you guys when you're going to pull yours out, this white plastic thing that actually has the contacts on it for the light actually stays in the ceiling. I'm sure there's a way to pull it out, but these two parts right here on the top are actually wires that are soldered onto these little tabs that come down through. If you pull too hard on it, as this person did when they were removing these ones that I purchased, you'll break the wiring off and leave just the solder connections there. In order to get it off of there, there's not really a good way to do it that I could figure out. There's actually two locking tabs here on the top that you have to pry out towards the outside in order to get the beige trim piece in the visor itself off of this white guy here. There's one on both sides. You're going to pop them loose, and then it'll actually pull off of here. I was experimenting with this one while I had it out of the car. Getting it out of the ceiling, I wasn't able to really get around here because the tab's actually really far up in there above like the headliner and stuff. So what I ended up doing, and I was just messing around with it and it actually came off, is taking that beige part of it and gripping it and just kind of like pulling it to the sides like this, and it eventually pulled both tabs off and was able to pull that whole piece down out of the car. Just be careful when you're doing this, because the screw that holds this whole visor in place is actually holding this white base part to the ceiling as well, and your wires are coming from this direction. You don't want to pull too hard down and rip your wires out. So just work it off of there, potentially get a small pocket screwdriver up in here along the headliner and see if you can pull those tabs out, or just like I said, try working it side to side. So I'm going to get this new sun visor put up into place, and I'm going to show you how to get everything put back together. All right, so we got both of our new sun visors put in. Like I said, with this piece right here, just make sure that you're careful when you're trying to take this beige piece off of that white pieces in the ceiling. You actually don't have to if you're having the same type of situation I am, where this is loose and you're replacing it for these covers for the mirrors not being there. You actually don't have to replace this part, because this outer visor piece pulls off of this inner visor piece and this upper mount, or this inner mount. So what you can do is just unscrew these 2 screws out here, take this visor, pull it off, put your new one on that you purchased, screw it back in, and just replace this primary or main visor. You don't actually have to replace the secondary visor or this inner mount. But if you want to, like I said, just be careful when you're pulling those off. So I got both visors replaced. Only thing left to do after you put everything back together and put your screws back in is close your trim door. Make sure you don't break any of the tabs off of that when you're putting your trim door back up. And then just to make sure that your light in your ceiling is working properly, so you don't know that you didn't mess up anything with these contacts here. My light on this side actually is burned out, so we don't have any proof over there, but I actually took the bulb out of this side and swapped it over there just to make sure that everything works before I was done. So everything's done. New sun visors are in. If you guys have any questions about this video, the replacement of these sun visors, please comment down below and I'll be sure to answer any questions you guys have. I would really appreciate it if you guys to subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you later.